Hello everyone in YouTube land, Nintendo Fanboy 07 back here as always. Alright, some big things are supposedly happening. Well, one thing is happening, the other one we don't know, it's a rumor. But the title you already know, like I said in many of my videos. Let's just start with the one that's actually happening. There's a Nintendo Direct happening on the 9th, so a couple days here as I'm recording this, so, yeah, a couple days. And it's not a Nintendo Direct, it's a Pokemon Direct, actually. So, pump the brakes a little bit, hold your horses. It's not, new games coming to Switch or whatever, it's Pokemon. And it's supposedly 20 minutes. It's 20 minutes long. That is crazy. That's the longest, I think, Pokemon Direct so far of all the ones that center around Pokemon. Like that's the longest one. I think so. I'm trying to remember how long the other ones were, because yeah, I mean they've been doing Pokemon Directs for a little while now. Obviously, it's Pokemon. It's the Pokemon Company. It's Game Freak. They do their own thing, even though it's Nintendo. But it's a massive franchise that do their own Direct, and that franchise it does deserve its own Direct. It's Pokemon. What will they show off? That's up in the air right now. There's a few things people... I woke up to this news, actually, and I was like, what's going on? I saw it on Twitter, and things were trending on Twitter. I was like, what is happening? I saw that Diamond and Pearl were trending, and then Detective Pikachu 2, where it was trending, and then... yeah, and a lot of people were talking about maybe Pokemon Home, which is the successor to Pokemon Bank. Was that discontinued? I'm not sure if it was. That's on the 3DS. It combines like all your Pokemon that you caught and you put them in there, but Pokemon Home is like cloud-based, I think, service, whatever. And then Pokemon Sleep. I heard of Pokemon Sleep. I've talked about it in my other video, but I didn't go. I didn't know what it was. It was announced, I think, back at the last Pokemon Direct, I believe. Was it when was it when Sword and Shield were first announced? I forgot. But anyways, that's what people think are gonna be showing off. Pokemon Home, Pokemon Sleep, Diamond and Pearl remakes, and then that's about it. I have no idea why Detective Pikachu 2 was trending on Twitter, but all this stuff was trending. What's happening? And then I saw, okay, it's just people guessing. It's literally fandom in a nutshell, right? I mean, that's really what it is, and that's fine if you want to speculate. It's fine, that's what I'm doing this video. I'm speculating, and that's what people do, as fans do. I really need to get back into Pokemon. I really do. It's just the motivation to get back into something like that. To, an RPG or just Pokemon just in general. Or like I said, any RPG. Like, you need to... that's the only game you're going to be playing. Not the only game. When you start a Pokemon game, that's it. I've been playing a Pokemon game since X and Y, which wasn't that long ago. Kind of was. And I skipped Sun and Moon because I thought it was just the same. It was just the same, kind of in a way, as X and Y. It just kind of felt samey. Just the gameplay and just everything like that. I mean, it's Pokemon. They're all the same. They're all the fucking same. It's Pokemon. I love Pokemon, okay? I've loved Pokemon since the beginning, okay? And with a franchise like that, you don't blame someone for being burnt out on it. But I want to get back into it very, very soon. I think Sword and Shield would be a perfect time to do that. Even though a lot of people have been complaining about the national dex and just all that stuff and lowering the amount of Pokemon in the game compared to Sun and Moon, and it being a $60 game with lesser Pokemon and somewhat, if you want to call it, lesser content, in a way. I think they're adding more Pokemon to the game. I'm not really sure, but anyways. That's what people think they're going to be showing off, though. My wish is Pokemon Snap 2. I really want Pokemon Snap 2. Even though it's a side game, it's not a mainline game at all. I would love to have Pokemon Snap 2. Seriously, just give the people what they want. Honestly, I don't want any of these games that are supposed to be like Pokemon Snap, like AR games and all that stuff. Like, oh, this is like Pokemon Snap and whatever. It's like, I don't want a game to be like Pokemon Snap. I want Pokemon Snap 2. You know what I mean? Or, yeah, you don't even need to do a remaster, what am I even saying? Or a port of the first one. Just people will buy it. people will fucking buy it. And it will, even though I don't know if the first one sold that much. I was a little kid when the first one came out, and I just bought it. I wasn't paying attention to sales. Now that I'm older, I do. I don't know how much it would sell. The second game, it would sell moderately well. It would sell good. Okay, it's not a mainline game. Okay, but I think it would do really well. So yeah, just do it. I think I'm done talking about the Pokemon Direct. There's nothing much to talk about. I mean, we don't know what they're going to be showing off. It's 20 minutes. Like, you definitely have something else. You can't be talking about 20 minutes. You can't be talking about Pokemon Home and Pokemon Sleep for 20 minutes. I mean, you have to be showing something pretty big. Even though remakes are not that, they're just remakes, whatever. Who knows what Diamond and Pearl remake? If it does happen, who knows what it would look like? Would it look like would it be running off the same engine as Sword and Shield? Who knows? So, yeah, enough talking about that. I mean, like I said, you can't be spending, I say 10 minutes for each. I mean, if you have something really big. Home and, that's nothing. That's really, you can spend like 5 minutes on that, and there you go. So, next up is something pretty big. It's really big. It's been somewhat leaked, I guess, or whatever. People think there are reports coming out that there's going to be a Switch Pro. That's what people are calling it. It's not going to be Switch Pro. We're just calling it because people have been calling it for the last 2 years now. People are like, oh, because of the PS4 Pro, obviously. More 4K system. I don't think Nintendo's going to be coming out with a 4K. With the 4K system, you have to think about Nintendo here. Nintendo's different, and they're not like Sony or Microsoft, where they're just like, yeah, here's power, here's 4K. They know people have 4K TVs, but it's not enough. And the thing is it 4K? Is it more powerful? Is the actual Switch screen, is it going to be 1080p? Or is it 4K? Like, we don't know. We really have no idea anything about the system at all. Like, is there really a need for it at this moment? I mean, I don't know. I really don't know. I think they need to focus on this Switch. It's selling really well if you come out with a 4K system, and then you just came out with the Lite, which is a handheld only system. I mean, which is somewhat of a downgrade, not really, kinda. Even though it's the same, it's just as powerful. It's just as powerful as the normal Switch, right? So the Switch Lite isn't really a downgrade. It's just, I mean, it kind of is. Like I said, you can't play it on TV. It doesn't connect to a dock. So they just came out with that. So I don't know. It's really confusing. You know what I mean? Is it needed? Is a 4K Switch needed, or is a more powerful Switch needed? I really don't know. I don't think so. I really don't think so until their next system. That's just my guess. I'm not saying that because I don't have a 4K TV, because I don't have one yet. I'm not really in the market for a 4K, for a new TV at the moment. I just got one not that long ago, and it's 1080p. It's nice, but I just don't need that at the moment. But is a 4K Switch needed? Is it really needed? I mean, I don't know, man. I just don't know. You need to focus on this system, and they also came out with that better battery life Switch. People are calling it version 2 of the original Switch. I mean, I don't know. And it's supposed to be coming out mid 2020, so June, July, whatever that means. Mid. What is mid? I say June, because that's, yeah. Maybe early July. I don't know. July's my birthday month, so there you go. I was thinking about buying a Switch Lite, but if they come out with this, I'm like, oh, well, I guess I have to get this. Depends on how much it is, but yeah, we'll have to wait and see here. Like, I have no idea. But yeah, July is my birthday month. I was thinking about getting a Switch during that month, because I get extra money then. I can just get a Switch Lite, because I was thinking about it, because I tried it at Best Buy. I was like, this is really nice. Do I need it? No, because I already have a Switch that does handheld and home console. But I was just thinking about it because it just feels so much nicer, and I want to get it. So, but if this doesn't come out, if the more powerful Switch doesn't come out, I'll get a Switch Lite. If the more powerful Switch does come out, well, then I just won't get a Switch Lite. I'll just get that. I mean, it's only $200 for the Switch Lite. Switch Pro would probably be $400. We'll see. We'll see what in this thing will get announced. Will it be E3? I mean, it can't be E3. That's June. So that's when it's just really weird when this thing get announced. Because they're not doing, I mean, yeah, they're doing a Pokemon Direct right now, where they announce the next Direct after that, when that's done, and they'll announce the more powerful Switch during that Direct. A real Nintendo Direct, not a Pokemon Direct. I mean, will they announce that then? I mean, it can't be E3, like, it can't be, because that's June. That's just weird. or will not be in a director at all. It'll just be like in a press release. Just here you go, like on IGN. Here's you go. Here's an article. It's real. It's pro. It's coming out this date. Here's the different colors of the system, and here's what you get. It's coming out June 20th. I don't know. Whatever. I just made up a date. But anyways, I don't know. Like, it's just really kind of weird. Like, yeah, I don't know if this is needed. I don't think a Switch Pro is needed. I mean, obviously Nintendo now is different than Nintendo in the Wii era. The Wii era, Nintendo didn't do HD at all because they knew a lot of people didn't have HD TVs then. It was starting to be big, but they wanted to wait until after the Wii, until HD was really big. Like I said, they're different now than they were back in 2006, 7, 8, 9, and all that. So it's just really hard to predict what Nintendo's gonna do. Like, you just never really know. It's always hard to predict what Nintendo does. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know. I just really don't know. So I can say that over and over again until my face turns blue. I mean, we have the Xbox Series X coming out and PS5 coming out, so does Nintendo want to compete with that with a more powerful Switch? I don't know. It's just, yeah, it's always really hard to tell if they want to compete with them or not, because they're always doing their own thing. Keep in mind, I mean, if you really think about it, all three are kind of competing always. Doesn't matter what it is. I mean, it's their first party. That's what I always think when it comes to Nintendo, Sony, and Microsoft. I always think they're always competing. All three are always competing, not with power so much, but with, you know, first party, which games are better. I mean, that's obviously the console war thing. It's always been going on. It'll go on until, you know, after we're all gone. But yeah, it's a console war, and I think Nintendo doesn't want to do that really. I mean, they want to wait until next generation, and then they'll do their 4K thing. 4K is getting there, and there's obviously TVs that are 8K compatible. Really? I don't know. There's no 8K stuff out there. There's barely any 4K stuff out there. Let alone 8K. It's like, it's just ridiculous. Okay, so I don't know. So anyways, comment down below. Peace out. What do you think they'll show off at the Pokemon Direct on the 9th? And what do you think about the Switch Pro? Is it true? Do we need it? We'll have to wait and see. So peace out. More random videos coming soon. Later. Bye.